welcome to you wherever you are. No doubt this is the standout fixture of the round, and I hardly need to tell you why. The atmosphere here is remarkable. A genuine sense of theatre, drama. It is akin to the eve of a coronation, with the coronation proper to follow after the final whistle. A point would earn them the crown. Easy work for the team that has been the best side in the league this season, or so you would think. Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at the Stretford end. These players are feeling before kick-off. We've better to ask them, someone who has been there.
Well, let me cast my mind back, Peter. The dressing rooms I was in, the first point was not to mess up and make the game harder than it needs to be. So if you can go mistake-free for the opening period of the match, it offers the chance to go at it with one huge collective effort to do what needs to be done. No excuses, no regrets, but you must not trip up early on.
So it's down to business here. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. And a shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Forward it goes. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Arsenal have a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Gabriel Jesus. Get that clear. Bruno Fernandes. Good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Big chance! Quick first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Arsenal were imperious when the two sides last met. The fans are asking for more of the same. Bruno Fernandes. Malcolm. And the through ball is intercepted. And it's played forward. Maguire. Maguire drives it forward. Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
A delicate ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's looked long this time. Malcolm looking to get on the end of this. Gets the better of his man.
He's gone for it! Brilliant from Gabriel Jesus! And look who it is! It just had to be!
And that's why he's developed such a big reputation for coming up with the goods when others struggle. When defenders get a bit flustered, his focus just seems to go up a notch. Arsenal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Saka plays it forward. Ricky Puig.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to.
Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Gabriel Jesus. Malcolm.
Decent looking ball.
Gets away from his opponents. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Bruno Fernandes.
Looking to get within range.
That's a look and plays it in. Ricky Puig. Gabriel Jesus.
Oh, good ball. Malcolm! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Hoists it forward. And help's available out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ricky Puig. Gabriel Jesus.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Arsenal produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Arsenal themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
He's left his man. There's the cross. Goes for goal! Keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Played it short. Gabriel Jesus has finally made his comeback from injury. He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Saka plays it forward. It's a decent ball. And he's there to cut it out. Shoots! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gabriel Jesus. He's in! Crunching tackle. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's played forward. Sprayed out wide. Driving on, a real charge here. That'll be the final action of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Arsenal have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. We're properly into the second 45 minutes. Very good battle there, terrific to watch. Referee's given a throw. Played out to the right. No, that's not the ball he wanted. happening, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Malcolm has brushed off the ball there. Maguire. Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ricky Puig. Arsenal really do look to have it all sewn up here. Puts in a cross. And that has been clubbed away. Ricky Puig. Saka set up one goal so far. Could move up a gear here. Diogo Dalot. He goes long. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And that's been well dealt with. Good ball, it's Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Gabriel Jesus, out to the right. That intervention was very necessary. Plays it out to the wing. He gets past his man. Great leap! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. The changes then in quick succession. Nice to get it forward quickly. Brings it forward. Gabriel Jesus. Loose, who's getting there? Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
Manchester United making another change here. It's going to be a double change then. Diaby. Saka. Ricky Puig. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward. He's found his man. And the shot! They've scored! That was a given. It always was.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to take him out.
United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Diaby. Pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. The players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Tries one! Should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
He's through, now is he in? Diogo Dalot gets it out to the wing. Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Ricky Puig. Saka. 5 minutes left on the clock. Saka gets it back. Diaby. Saka. Ricky Puig.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And here's Robben. Saka. Diaby. And he's hits one! Oh, good delivery, almost a perfect outcome.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. What an adventurous run from a defender. Battles to win it back. there to clear it. And that may well be that. That is that. This is it. A journey's end, and what a journey it has been. After the blood, sweat and tears, now the glitz and the glamour. A ceremony for the champions. And now the formal coronation. Acknowledgement of the best team through a long, demanding campaign. So much hard labour, and now so great a reward. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Okay, interesting. Cleared without complication. Oh, real chance! Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's neat. He's got away. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Diaby. Real chance! It's there! Arsenal take the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Arsenal take the early advantage. Coleman plays it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Arsenal were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Saka. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Out to the right. Saka. Diaby. Arsenal making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Riqui Puig gets it out to the wing. Has a go! There are a few waiting for it. Riqui Puig. And here's Robben. He can get that clear. Arsenal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Saka. Hoists it forward. Arsenal scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Merino. And it's Robben. Can't get the better of his opposite number. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. And it's got through. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Riqui Puig floats one over. Robben looking to run onto it. Merino. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated. Everton have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Hit into the middle. And through to the goalkeeper. Coleman tries to get it forward quickly. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Riqui Puig. He's got options out wide. And he's there to hoof it away. And it's played forward. Saka. And help's available out wide. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Pickford gets it upfield. Merino. Diaby. Saka. Riqui Puig. Plays it out to the flank. Back into the middle. And the shot! And in it goes! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tarkowski tries to locate someone up front. Greenish tries to switch the play.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
To dink one in. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Merino. Done very well to intervene. Riqui Puig. Out to the right. Right through the middle. Diaby. The whistle goes for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Arsenal leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. So we're just settling back into this second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Merino. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looks to bypass the midfield. Well positioned to make that interception. Forward it goes. Could try cutting inside here. Gets up to head it! Good delivery, no joy.
Oh, what a great leap. You had no right to get to that.
Robin. Just brushed off the ball there. Merino. And it's Grealish. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gets wrestled off the ball. It's a loose ball. Idrissa Gueye. Play for a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Oh, nice touch. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's hoisted clear. Hits one!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Gets away from his opponent. Diaby drills one in.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Hoists it forward. Saka, who does have an assist to his name. And the through ball is intercepted. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Robin considers his options. That was travelling. He's had a goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Idrissa, big chance!
Idrissa Gueye clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
Has a pop! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, his reaction to that was ultra-sharp, Peter. His anticipation is in fine working order.
Merino. Ricky Puig. Grealish battles to win it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Foot in. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
He's gone for it!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Gets it back. He's left his man.
And the finish!
Knocks it away.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Oh, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And the counter is on now then. Idrissa Gueye plays it out to the wing. Gueye. Idrissa Gueye clips one through. Here's the cross.
Shot at goal!
Oh, real danger here. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Header! And he's found the net!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Everton surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
And that has been clubbed away. Arsenal get it back again.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's Grealish. sorted that out.
Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's got the ball, he's got the space.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerve.
In with a header!
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. 5 minutes left on the clock. Keeps everyone guessing. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Riqui Puig. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And time is up. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Four teams. We're down to the last four then, the penultimate round of this fine competition. Two teams ahead of us here have their eyes firmly fixed on the grand prize. They both believe it is within their compass. Having come this far, they're entitled to believe that. Competition has provided us with a lot of drama up to this point, and I'm sure there is plenty more to come before it reaches its ultimate climax. We sit in the colossal stands at the Giuseppe Meazza, making for such an impressive view as ever it has. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage. Just this game, and then the final.
Well, one of the occasions of the calendar, and in an atmosphere to match. We may well see a high-octane contest where both really look to test respective defences. I sincerely hope we avoid the alternative, which is a potential game of chess. Nobody wants that. It deserves much more.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus, he's always going to be a massive threat, Peter. And that's primarily because his movement off the ball is so effective. Even if he doesn't end up touching the ball, he usually plays a part in his team's attacking plays because he's dragged people out of position. And that can be an obvious help to those around him. He's full of enthusiasm.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Good idea, just poorly executed. Saka. Merino. Calhanoglu. Well, that's where he wants it. Ditch defending, but that'll do. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal now.
Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
Arsenal didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Arsenal suffering an early setback, looking to reel it back in.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Zielinski.
Inter have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Has a hit! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Merino. There's a long ball. Diaby provides an outlet. Gabriel Jesus. And the shot! It's in! Arsenal are level. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that was asking just too much of him. Malcolm. And he heaves it forward. Malcolm. He's gone for it. Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Well, this is a fascinating tie. Tight, exciting, energetic. Malcolm looking to run onto it. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. So here comes a substitution. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. Looking to dink it in. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Acerbi. Keeper's got good distance on that. Plays it out to the flank. Hoists it high. And he's there to clear it. Diaby. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And help's available out wide. And he's cut it out. Across the field it goes. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Here it comes. Hoists it forward. Gets it back. He's left his man. Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Diaby, he does have an assist to his name. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's found him in space! And it's played forward. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Merino. Over to the left. Diaby goes up and over. And the ball is out of play. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Saka. And it's Robben.
It seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nice touch. He gets put. Real chance! And another time! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Zielinski simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
There's the end of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. It's Gabriel Jesus! No, not quite. Referee's given a throw. Martinez, aimed in towards the centre. Out of play, and it is a goal kick. Gabriel Jesus. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, good interception. Merino. And it's Robben. Martinez finds himself eased off the ball. Çalhanoğlu, Zielinski, Çalhanoğlu.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And that's a throw. Acerbi. Acerbi goes looking. Has he found his man? Martinez looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Sommer gets it upfield. Forward it goes. Battles to win it back. Gets into some space. Goalkeeper's ball. Saka. Oh, definite foul there. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. So we have a double substitution going on here. Fence has got rid of that. Zielinski spreads it towards the left. Gets good distance on it. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Gets the better of his man. Diaby. Riqui Puig. Going for goal! Diaby. And they've been caught out here. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Saka, chip through. Out of play for a goal kick. It's a loose ball. Trying to get there. And that has been cleared. Saka. Now a chance to break. Diaby. That is terrific skill. Gabriel Jesus. You can get that clear. Martinez. Ball's out on the left now. Has a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hoists it forward. Hits one! Good retake, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Çalhanoğlu, who's made his mark on this game. It's come loose. Pings it in.
Inter showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Arsenal can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Saka. Zielinski does well to read it and intercepts. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Merino. Ricky Puig. And it's played forward. Arsenal to make one last surge forward. Shot a goal!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And the counter is on. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Going through. Can he find a finish now? Jesus has a go! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And time is up. Arsenal look forward to home advantage now, having avoided defeat in the first leg. It is theirs to take. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Arsenal can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. We've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You've seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. We have terrific scenes in front of us at the Estadio do Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs 2 of the 3 central midfielders to make runs beyond him. He trusts that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
We have already started here. Arsenal, the most prolific team in the league this season. Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being substituted at this stage, especially when you consider the position they're in. He'll be a bit miffed about this, yeah.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hit into them. That's it! He will be livid with himself.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Hoists it forward. And it's been taken straight back. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
It's good distance on it. That's it back. Arsenal were imperious when the two sides last met. The fans are asking for more of the same. Saka. Amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Forward it goes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Nicely controlled. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Saka goes looking.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety.
Has a hit! It's in! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they want to see their team make all the running from here.
Ward-Prowse has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. And it's played forward, brings it out wide. And it's Ward-Prowse.
He hits it!
Decent enough try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Wilson gets into a dangerous position. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Saka. Saka really has been in sparkling form, hasn't he? No doubt we'll hear plenty of rumours about him when the transfer window opens.
I suspect there is.
Chance!
Had everyone off their seats.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
And here's Wilson. Wilson plays it out to the wing. And it's hoisted clear.
West Ham have been pretty good down that left side, you know. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Ward-Prowse clips one through. Puts it into the middle. Merino. Ricky Puig. Ricky Puig is statistically the team's best passer of the ball. Saka. Merino. In with the challenge. Chance to break. Todibo plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's got through. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And here's Wilson.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now the counter. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Merino.
Has a hit!
And out to safety. Away from immediate danger. Whistle's gone, that's foul. keeper's got good distance on that. And they win it back again. Merino gets it back. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Great reaction. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Tries to dink it in. The first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it. A close fought half of football. It's still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
The start of another 45 minutes.
Arsenal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Receives it in a good position. Could move up a gear here. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's there to cut it out. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Here it comes. Another chance from a corner. Looking to hit the front line. And once more they can't get through. Well, they could break here. It's Wilson! He scores! 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Oh, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Needed a better pass there. Out to the left it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Dashing forward at pace. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going direct. Kepa will lay claim to that. Hoists it forward. Wan-Bissaka. Almost an hour gone. Wilson desperately wants to get on the end of this.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Let's put a stop to that. And here's Wilson. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way.
West Ham really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
It's come loose. Lovely bit of skill there. Riqui Puig boasts the best accuracy figures in the team when it comes to passing. Forward it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
And the shot! Disappointing finish in the end.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
Danger here. Now the cross. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And here's Wilson. It's got shot at goal! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Robben. Riqui Puig. And it's played forward. Very well to intervene. Robben. Surely. And the shot! Oh, outstanding save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Robben. Oh, that has a hit! He scored!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Riqui Puig tries to get it forward quickly. Walker Peters passes it forward. Riqui Puig has been caught there, it's a foul. Riqui Puig. Robin. Wilson. And the counter is on. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Finds himself eased off the ball. Walker Peters drives it towards the front. Going through. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to get it forward quickly. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Forward it goes. Keeper has beaten it away. Riqui Puig is fouled. Riqui Puig. Well played, he saw that coming. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. Your reflections then, Jim?
Arsenal must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.